Ho, ho. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? Da da da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, 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 ooh. AI bomb. AI bomb. AI bomb. Ooh. Oh. Why? Oh, why? 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 Oh, why? 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 Da 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 da. Whoa, why? 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 Oh, why? Ooh, why? Ooh. Sometimes I wonder why I sit inside. Need a side gig? How are you doing today, my man? Hello? Oh, my bad. You said, how are you doing today, my man? Also, I love the raining music as well. First time I've met someone similar. What do you mean by similar? This is yours. What do you mean by similar? What do you mean by similar? Whatever could you mean? Whatever could you mean by that? What is similar? Someone that listens to rain music. I listen to rain music. Ooh, I listen to rain music. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna drink my chocolate milk. And then we're gonna get started, guys. Yay! I'm from the Chicago area. That's what's up. What do you do for a living? What, you find me on LinkedIn? This is divine. 10 out of 10. Up. Oh my God. Delicious. Nutritious. Everything I wanted and more. Who is that girl I see? What's up, Nav? I might get butt naked. Put on my blouse. Shake my titties. Put them in your mouth. I think I'm about to code in C++ today. Oh, I'm about to code in C++ today. I'm about to code in C++ today. I'm about to set it up. I'm about to set it up. I'm about to code in C++ today. Oh, I'm gonna code in C++ today. I'm gonna code in C++. That is way more. Way more. Welcome to my little corner of the interwebs. I'ma sing as much as I motherfucking want to. Nobody can stop me. Nobody can stop me. Hold on, let me stop. I gotta turn this down because I'm looking light-skinned. And I'm not a light-skinned man. Not at all. Oh, showing titty. Showing titty again. Hold up now. Hold up, wait a minute. Alright, we can show some cleavage, but we can't show it all. Remember that, y'all. You give them a little hint, a little taste. But you don't show it all. Alright, so today, y'all know what we gonna do today? We gonna start learning C++. C++. Do do do. Oh, you. Girl, I know you. What I want from you. Baby, you're shining. Got me so excited. Oh my God. What are we gonna learn here? You guys ready to learn some C++? Some C++? Hold up, what? We can't do C++ in VS Code? We should be able to. I did it the other day. Let's see what this course is talking about, shall we? Trying to be the very best that no one ever was. Dun, 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 dun. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em. It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend. In the world we must defend. Pokemon! Let's see. It might be this one. Oh my god! Why not Python? Jesus help, Jesus take the wheel. When I was doing CSS, they said, why not Tailwind? When I was doing JavaScript, they said, why not TypeScript? If I started when I started Tailwind and doing stuff, why not React? When I started doing React, why not Backend? Now I'm doing C++ and they say, why not Python? Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel. Take it. My God. You know what I'm gonna start saying when people say, why not X programming language? I'm gonna be like, why not Jesus? Okay? That's how I feel about that. And that's what I'm gonna say to that. Why not Rust? Why not F or C? Why not Silicon? Why not? Why not? Why not? The Ubermensch? I'm scared of that name. C++ is good, but feel like, and I see more Python, but also Rust and Go is used for application developers. Hold on, let me play this. Oh my god, this is really catchy. Y'all wanna, okay, we can watch this together. Why not assembly? Okay. Why not Holy C? Jesus! Can't we just have a language? Can't we just learn a language, okay, and make some cool shit and rub our nipples together and shit and have a good time? No! We can't even do that because we can't agree on a language. We gotta do all this extracurricular ass shit. Why not JSX? Why not CSS? Why not C++? Why not C? Why not assembly? Why not COBOL? Why not ADA? Why not? Shut up! I'm sorry, Malika.
Welcome to the Beginning C++ Programming from Beginner to Beyond course. Welcome to the Beginning C++ Programming from Beginner to Beyond course. In this course, you'll learn to program in one of the most powerful programming languages in the world. My name is Tim Pachowka from the Learn Programming Academy, the publisher of this course. We've taught well over 1 million people how to program with our various courses. Your instructor in this course is Frank Metropolis. Frank is a university professor and has been using C++ for over 2 decades and has taught lots of students in both university courses and industry training courses. He's even worked on a C++ compiler development project when he was in the industry. So you'll be learning from someone with both extensive experience in C++ as a programmer, but also as a trainer. You'll struggle to find another instructor who knows C++ as well and who has the skills to teach it. Just look at the outstanding reviews for this course as further proof on how good the content really is. C++ has had many version releases and updates over the years. It's a sad fact that most C++ courses do not teach modern C++, but focus on old, obsolete versions of C++. Frank, via this course, on the other hand, teaches you modern C++, specifically C++ 14 and C++ 17. Now what about C++ 20? Why isn't that being taught in this course? Well, C++ 20, as of July 2021, is new, and the reality is that C++ 20 compilers and tools are not yet ready for prime time and the industry is using mainly C++14. So it's not really of any benefit for you to learn C++20 right now when the industry is not using it and the tools aren't readily available. Now it's going to take many, many years for the industry to migrate to C++20, remembering that most of the industry hasn't yet upgraded to C++17, and that means jobs for C++20 are not going to be around for quite some time. What is available right now are tons of jobs for modern C++ developers, and you'll obtain those skills in this course. Learning modern C++ will set you up for success right now, and if you want to learn C++20 later, when the tools are available and the industry is using it, you'll find it much easier to do so with the skill set you've obtained from this course. And that's because the new features in C++20 are mostly advanced features that require understanding the foundations of modern C++. Now, if you don't learn the basics, you won't master any version of C++. Learning the foundations of modern C++ should be your priority, and you'll learn that in this course. So looking at what you're going to learn in this course, Frank will take you from C++ basics to more advanced concepts like inheritance and polymorphic functions. You'll also learn a lot of other skills along the way, such as how to manage memory, how to use functions and pointers, classes, constructors, destructors, and a lot more. Having C++ skills on your resume is often seen as a badge of honour among software developers, and many times, frankly, it'll get you that job interview. Why? Because C++ programmers have a skill set that sets them apart from many other programmers. You've probably heard of C++ programmers commanding high salaries. That's true, and you may even have heard the phrase C++ equals salary plus. The reality is that there's a lot of career opportunities out there for modern C++ programmers. So why not start putting yourself on the fast track to success by learning modern C++ today by enrolling in this course. Now there's no other requirements needed to enroll in the course other than having access to a computer. So if you're ready to get your first or a better programming job or to freelance as a software developer, then this course will definitely help you. Feel free also to look through the course description on this page for more details. We look forward to seeing you on the inside.
Wow. Life-changing. That changed my life for the better. That was one of the best intros. Curriculum overview. Let's look at the curriculum overview. Hopefully, oh, it's 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go over the curriculum. Are we gonna build some shit? Let's see. You know I like to build shit, y'all. Oh, what's up, Ali? Oh. Did I take too many meds? No. I'm high on life. Hold up. How do we make a... Okay, let's take our first dive into C++. Let's go to Claude. Let's ask Claude some questions. First question. Hey, slut. Actually, I'm not going to ask Claude that. Look at you coming in high. It said, look at you coming in hot. Let's get that C++ environment humming before you start roasting my circuits. Clang, cling, clang, dang-a-lang. Let's see, let's see. Let's see. Let's literally see. So we're going to create a, because we haven't been uploading on GitHub and that's making me sad. Y'all know how much I love my green squares. Y'all know how much I love my green squares, and it's been 3 days. Jesus. That's not good. So we're gonna make a repository. No. Why did you say smart? Oh. Yeah, okay, so we're on the same page. All right. I was like, hold on now. Like, hold on, wait a minute. 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 I wonder, I've never asked Gemini to do this. What's up, Real War? Can Gemini look at... Oh, there's... What the hell? Why are you learning C++? Mind your business. I'm just playing. I found that threatening. The AI gives better answers. What you mean? Oh, hell. Oh, no, I don't know none of that shit means. That was complicated as hell. Oh, you can do ESP it. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I'm scared I might mess something up. We're gonna do that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, that's solved. We're learning a lot today. Okay, we'll get back to that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I want to close some of these apps. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna make this smaller because I can't show that on the screen. I'll put this over here. Let me ask. Okay. So I need to use serial print. I am interested in electronics. I'm very interested. I'm at the beginning of my electronics journey. I am transitioning from doing my web dev journey. I have been doing JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and I realized that I'm not really interested in the current state of web development. It is doom and gloom. And I'm no longer interested. But what I am interested in is this bad boy right here. I'm interested in that. So we are going to learn C++. Okay, let's get started writing our first program. Okay. Nice to meet you too. languages. Okay, this is absolutely boring. I'm gonna have to learn this on my own. I don't want to follow a course. I'd rather read some shit than listen to him go on and on about whatever it is that he was going on and on about. Blah blah blah. I shouldn't. I need to learn this with blah 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 blah. Blah blah. Can we get to it, please? Let's see. Yesterday we did post with modulation. That's cool. Yay! We did the thing. So let's do that thing we did yesterday. So whatever with modulation. Void link Vader, and we'll have or I think what I want to do is say, I think it's analog, and we want pin2 and we want cycle. I think that's how that goes. I'm gonna check it, make sure I don't mess something up. Then I think I would say like that. Let's make sure I'm. Oh, forgot the delay. I wonder what would happen if I just did this. If there was. What if I make the delay 10? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Just make sure it's right. Okay, looks like it's right. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay. So what we're gonna do in the car. Subhan, calm your tits. Nobody likes somebody that's pushy. Nobody likes that. Alright, so we need a button. I have a button. So, here's our button. Here's our board. It says that place it across the middle trench of your breadboard. The 3v3 pin. Oh, okay. Nicole? What's up, y'all? We have attached it to the breadboard. Now, it says that connect one leg of the button to the 3v3 pin on the ESP32. Three v3 pin connected to one leg of the button. Done. Connect the leg on the opposite side of the button to pin 4. On the opposite side of the button. To pin 4. And now I'm confused. And that's why we are going to look up the here we go. Okay, so pin 4 is D4, and we're supposed to connect it to the opposite side. Okay. Connect the leg on the opposite side of the button to pin 4. Connect a resistor from that same signal to ground. Hold on, do I need it? Maybe 649. Okay, this don't look right. I really need a Claude subscription. I think it's time. Oof, my back crack. Back I lack, crack. Hey, which one do people use more, Cash App or Venmo? Please answer in the chat. Stephen, it's time. It is time. Cash App? Yeah. Cash App? Oh. Cash Apps? Cash App. Y'all, while this is loading, y'all, tomorrow I have so much to do. So much. Hola, holla. Is your first it is your first programming language? What is my first programming language? We're on day 151 of coding every day. My good man. My good man. My good sir. There we go. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, because we use input pullout. That's what I was thinking. Oh, you must have not watched any of my other videos. One wire from GPO 4 to the button. Okay, GPO 4 to the button. One wire from the button to ground. I think that's the negative. So it looks like this. And oh, go look at my other videos. You don't have to look at them, but just scroll through them. Okay. Holes in the same row connected to each other. That's good to know. Different rows are not connected. The power rail is at the bottom. Run. Okay. Okay, so it says okay. All right. It's in. Okay, let's see if I can set up this myself. Alright. So what I want is actually when I press a button I want the LED to pop up, but I forgot how to do input pull up because it's reversed. Well, you look different today. Hey. Hey. So to pin 4, I made a diagram of this one time. So from what I remember, input pull-up, when the button is not pressed, is connected fully to 3.3 volts, I think. And oops. Alright, let's see if I can make this. With what I know. Okay, so the first thing we want is, I think we will be using pin 2. Okay, so from what I understand, it's gonna push down a resistor, and then let me look at the things again. How do I read the pin though? Digital read. I'll write that down. Oh, the button pin. I don't know. You don't make any sense. So let me see. So the LED pin is going to be 2, and So we want the button pin. Yeah. So then we say if, I'm not gonna, let's see if I can do it. If digital read if it equals high, then the button isn't pressed. We don't want to do anything, right? We just want to say we need to say pin mode LED underscore pin. What do we set this to? And we want output. We're sending electricity to it. And we're going to LED, we're going to digital right LED underscore pin low. I'll just make another if statement. No, maybe it'd be better if I make, maybe I just do else. All right. Maybe that will work. I'm hoping it works. So when the button pin is high, which means that it's getting the full 3.3 volts, that means the button isn't pressed. But when the button is pressed, it should be low. I need to really look that shit up, because I remember I explained it to myself because it was one thing I could not understand. Okay, so let's go ahead and build. Not open COM port 4. The hell? It looks like it wanted to come on for a split second. Oh, I did that so backwards. That means it's pressed. So I need to connect the ground pin. All right, so let's try this. Ah, here we go. Can y'all see it? Let me try again. Bro, if y'all don't work, it's weird that it's not. So weird. Let's redo this. There we go. Y'all see that? Now it's working. Alrighty. Potentiometer. Alright, let's see. Oh, it said we need a potentiometer. Potentiometer. Okay. Okay, let me find a potentiometer. Where are you? Potentiometer. Still don't understand why certain things. You know what? Let me see something. What was this guy talking about? Okay, so it follows a clear path. Oh, okay, so I might as well. I should stick to this. All right, instead of using AI to teach me. I can't show y'all this, so I need to put my big ass head in the way. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. It allows me to make sweet loves with the algorithm. Don't y'all like that? need to learn about circuits and stuff. I think I don't know enough. I don't know about circuits. Oops. That is a hard choice, Ali. Okay, that seems cool. I like that. Okay, let's learn some shit. Let's learn electrical engineering. Yay! Let's learn electrical engineering. Let's learn electrical engineering. Yeah. So, the mods up in here, all we missing is Shishama. before I do that, let me go ahead and hold on. What is the? Oops. Oh, is it? Oh. Go to terminal. If you're trying to get a job, but if not, I say full stack dev, love it, Roha. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way, just tired of hearing about AI, but guess that's in both fields. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a big deal. Congrats on that. Oh, it's going good. The reason I'm doing this is because um, when I was connecting this, I didn't understand why I had to connect ground to stuff. I didn't understand it, so I was like, "There's no point in me like like doing this stuff if and connecting the wires and not really understanding what's going on." So here we are taking an electrical engineering course on Udemy. See how it's just a journey. Nav, are you the one doing? It gets easier when you understand how the wiring diagrams are working. Yeah, I wanna know what's going on. I just don't want to copy. I don't like this shit. Makes me feel like I'm dependent on the internet. Wow, makes me feel like I don't have the knowledge myself. I don't have an understanding. Diodes allow current to flow in one direction only. I want to get a resistor out of the pack so that I can follow along. I know they got some resistors up in here somewhere. Where are you? Oh, here they are. I think these are. Yeah. Oh, damn, that's a lot. Got my resistors right there. Yeah, buddy. Break. How do y'all feel about this new direction I'm going in? I mean, I'm gonna do it no matter what. Oh, stretch. Come on. I'm pretty sure eventually I'll be able to combine it with my front end skills. My web dev skills. I'm trying to be the Black Tony Stark, okay? I'm trying to build suits and shit. Might have to end the stream in 12 minutes because my aunt is not feeling well. I might have to take her to the ER. I don't want you to just let me scratch you. Don't lick. Oh, what is this right here? What the hell is this on your fur? You know I'ma check you. What's going on? You got stuffing? No, don't lick me. Oh my god. I don't want to be licked. I just want to clean you. I just want to clean you, baby. I just want to clean you, baby. Yeah, oh. I found out that you can fix your algorithm by going in and asking and deleting all your search history in Google. Did y'all know that? Did it today. Best decision of my life. Getting rid of all that AI doom news and the world is ending news and political stuff and any negative gaming reviews, like the game Mirror. I remember when I was younger, a game could come out, and that's all you knew was that the game was coming out. It was in a gaming magazine with some colorful shit. There was a demo disc in some of the magazines, right? And yeah, that's what you do. And you had to try it out yourself without any outside influence. But now, they can't, like Bungie just made Marathon, right? Looks like a good game. People are enjoying it. But now, people make so much money off reporting the news around the game. Oh, it's not doing as well as it needs to. Oh, they invested this amount of money. Oh, they invested that amount of money. Bungie is in trouble. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I am like, motherfucker, can I just play the goddamn game? Jesus. Can I play the game, bitch? Can I play the game? You are sucking the joy out of it. Truly. Truly. You are sucking the joy out of it. Woo, Lord. Man, oh man. Can we have a good time? No. Can we talk about bullshit? Of course. Click on this video. God. Are y'all curious as to why I switched kind of from web dev to like going into electronics and stuff? I'll talk about it. Maybe I can use the last 10 minutes to talk about it. Go. Ooh, that's very close. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I don't like, there's a couple of things. Number one, the advent of AI. Number two, the culture surrounding web developers. Number three, the boredom of web development. Number five, the realization that the soul has been ripped from web development because of AI and the culture around AI. As y'all know, if some of you who have watched the stream, y'all know we on day 151. There has not been a day that has passed since I started coding every day that I haven't received some information about AI and how it's eventually going to take over. I'm surprised I even made it to day 150 with all that negative news. Not on top of the negativity that I get in the chat, I would see the negativity in the videos. AI this, AI that, AI this, AI that. And it got to the point where then this dude, this big YouTuber, BridgeMind AI, came into the chat the other day and was talking about, oh, AI is going to do it, it's the future, embrace it. And while that might be true, him coming up in here and saying that, people say a lot of stupid shit. The reality is AI can't replace anything about someone creating the foundation first. That is very true. However, the people in web development are not people that I like. And I'm pretty sure that in every field there's people you don't like. But I feel like AI has exposed a certain spirit in web development that just I don't like. My introduction to web development was certain servers and certain peoples, and while I've met a lot of good people, I met a lot of assholes too, and I am no longer interested. I'm not interested in that field. I feel like, and plus I don't find it as interesting. I think it's fun to make. I don't know, man. I just don't think I don't think it's interesting anymore. I don't really feel it. And all this last week, I was trying to figure out like why am I having a problem coding this in React? Why am I losing? Why am I not interested? And I just kept pushing myself, but I wasn't interested in that shit. And I was learning SQL and shit. I understand that. I started web development as a child. AI has made everyone a web developer. I've told people go into electronics over software development of any kind. And I find electronics way more interesting. Yeah, that sunk cost fallacy shit. Yeah, man, no, I'm big on pivoting, and I don't want to live my life because I know people in my life who make good, like money that I'll probably never make. Like one of my closest, I'm not gonna say how much he makes, but it's close to 400, if you know what I mean. And I see him suffer. I really do. I really see him suffer. And I see other people who make good money and they suffer to the point of crashing out, to the point of burning out and shit. And I'm like, is the money really worth it? And so I got to a point this week where I was thinking, well, if I'm not going to do web development, what am I going to do? Because I decided I wasn't going to do anything else. And then I realized, like, shit, you know what? I might as well work an average job that pays the bills and in my free time pursue my interests. I don't think life needs to be like having six. I think I was sold an idea, and I bought into that idea, and I bought into what it meant to work towards that idea for a long time, not realizing that happiness really doesn't come from degrees and getting money and doing all that extracurricular ass shit. It can come from what some people down here call the slow boogie. You get a job, it's not too bad, it's not too good, you pay your bills, and it's a nice calm life. And I think that's what I want. And I'm gonna pursue my interests. I'm gonna pursue my interests here on YouTube and share it with the world. And right now, I'm glad I did the web development part because I feel like, you know, once I start learning these embedded systems, I do want to connect it to the internet and have a dashboard and everything. So, you know, I don't feel like my time was wasted in web dev at all, but I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna just follow my interests. And who knows where this will lead. There's a reason I bought this ESP32. I was interested. Why was I interested? So maybe I just thought I wanted to do web dev because it was the lowest hanging fruit. And as y'all, I don't know if y'all see the title of the videos changed this week more than ever before because I was like so confused on which direction I was gonna go in. I'm not interested in web dev, and I think that some of these people in web dev are fucking demons. And the spirit of it is not there. The spirit is. I'm explaining that. You're gonna have to go back. I'm already explaining it. I feel like, man, you know, I've never been a person. You know, the older I get, the more I start to realize that, and I think y'all are gonna start. You know, I think y'all are gonna start, especially younger people who start to get into corporate America or start working these jobs or start. You know, there's a different language that goes on with human beings that I don't think we notice. And you know, if y'all know the story of Nikola Tesla, you know, he thought it was all about the science, but he soon realized that it was more about politics in science than it was about the breakthroughs that you were making. He thought that he could just devote his whole life into his experiments and his creations, but it didn't turn out that well for him. And that's what I'm starting to realize. It's like there's some people with some really dark fucking spirits in web development. There's some people with some really dark fucking spirits who who are in management of web developers. There are some really sadistic, dark motherfuckers who just don't give a fuck. And AI has exposed that shit. And I'm not gonna ignore it. And I don't think I want to be a part of a group of people. Yeah, yeah, and I said that at the beginning. That's why I said in every field there's gonna be people like this. But something don't feel fucking right. Something don't feel fucking right about this. It's so sad how political agendas and capitalism can affect how science is portrayed. That's just YouTube chat. Nah, man, it's not just YouTube chat. Because there's a lot that is going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. Because I've been networking this whole time. So I'll just leave it at that. So I think that yeah, I don't like the culture. I don't like the people. I don't like the vibe coding. I really don't like the vibe coding. I don't like the vibe coding. The vibe coding is horrible. The vibe coding is the if web development was Christianity, AI and vibe coding would be one of the inner circles of hell. Okay, it is no. I imagine if web development was Eden, then AI was that fruit that you weren't supposed to fucking eat. Yeah. It was the knowledge of good and evil. Yeah. AI is the downfall of web development. And for a long time I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to say it. I thought that maybe if I could just fight long enough and push through, but I have to be honest that I think that AI is ruining web development. Yeah, it will take over all industries. That's true. But web development, its effects on web development are horrible. Its effects on the spirit of people in web development are horrible. You said not ruining actually. Okay. Again, this is just my opinion. I'm not right. I don't necessarily think I'm wrong, but I'm speaking from my perspective. So, this is an opinion, don't take it as truth or fact. So, and I hate that I live in an era where I can't learn without us. I can't even learn without us talk like I don't know, man. But it's really depressing. It really is depressing. And I know people, they could say, oh, well, this and that and that and this and this and that. I'm going to go with my intuition over the facts. And that's another thing I've learned to do. my intuition is telling me to leave that shit alone. I learned enough in the 150 days. I think I'm good. I want to do something more interesting. I want to build robots and shit. I want to build shit that interacts with the real world. So. Yep. They would be shamed for not using AI. And web development isn't just suffering from AI. Web development in the US is suffering from outsourcing. But I don't want to talk anybody out of web development. I don't want anybody to think that my word is the gospel. There's a lot of good things in web development. I just feel like it's not gonna work for me. I don't think it's gonna work for me. I don't want to do it. It's not interesting to me. I thought it was fun at first. It was interesting at first. But now, you know, I was wondering if I was burnt out too, and I was wondering that I need to take a step away from it because I was burnt out. But then I was like, I remember what burning out feels like, and I don't feel like I'm burnt out. I just feel like I just look at the React and the SQL and the Postgres and learning all that shit. I just look at that shit and I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. I want to build cool shit and share it with people online. Maybe I am burnt out. I don't know. I don't know, man. The real fun in web development is building your own libraries. The nice thing with AI is you won't be doing much of the grunt work. Isn't that nice? But what if the grunt work was a part of the magic of it? I don't know. Either way, that's just my opinion. But you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. So, I guess to summarize, I am bored. I don't find it interesting anymore. I'm tired of the AIs, the talk about AIs, the influence of AI on that industry, how it's affected professionals who've been in there for over a decade, the soul that is sucked out of web development, the pressures from management to apply AI everywhere, or LLMs, whatever you call it. I wish I could just not hear about AI for a month. Yeah. But I hope y'all have fun in your web development journeys. I will not be joining you, my brethren. Nine times out of 10, I'm probably just gonna get a post office job, be a mailman or some shit, and study tech and electronics and shit, and post that shit on YouTube, and live my fucking life. I like the rain too, Molly Poppins. Yep. I think I'm done with the web dev. Plus, this is way more fun. For some reason, I get way more excitement out of making this ESP32 blink a red light. I don't know. It's fun. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful time. I hope I didn't discourage. Understand that my word isn't gospel. I'm just one opinion out of billions of opinions on the planet. And just because I feel this way does not mean that it's the truth. And I don't want to discourage anybody from doing web development. This is just how I feel. And why I don't think I want to pursue it anymore. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Actually, let me check GitHub before I leave. Yeah, I like my blinking lights and shit. When that shit starts talking and it's showing me, I can't wait to get to sensors and shit. Hold on, I didn't come here to check. Okay, the C++ practice uploaded, and I got my green square. All right, we in here. All right, anyway, y'all have fun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.